So we're just going to be using Online Chart Tool today. So you can either search it up into the URL, which is just onlinecharttool.com, or you can search up Chart Maker into Google, and it's the second option. So we pretty much get presented to this page, and you just select what type of chart you want to make. So there's bar, line, area, and so on. And you just click. So we're just going to start with bar. So then we get back here, and it gives you another option of all the types again. So if you chose the wrong one. So the advantages of this is you can create a numerous amount of bars and graphs, and you can pretty much add as much data as you want. But the problem is some of the language is quite mathematical. So if you don't know your mathematical language, it might get a bit confusing. So here we're just going to keep with bar, and we're going to go add data. So we're just going to call the graph title people in class. And the x-axis, which is the bottom line, so that's where the language might get a bit complicated. So we're just going to name that class. And the y-axis, we're going to name people in the class. So that's just where you add your source, but we don't. So this could just say it was a survey. So then you've got to choose how many you want, how many items. So you can only do a maximum of 50. So if you want to do a big one like 60, it might be hard. So we're just going to do 5. And groups, we're just going to do 1. So for example, say class is 7.1, then then there's 7 people in 7.1, then there's 7.2, and we'll say there's 8 people there. 7.3, say there's only 3 people in there. 7.4, then we say we've got 9, and 7.5 we have 6. So that's just made up statistics, and you can add anything. Then you can come over here and pretty much design it how you want, and you can make it look quite appealing. So you just use the font size, and if you want a glass effect, which we're going to say yes 2 for now, just to make it look a bit prettier. Then we just select yes, next. So then here we get to show labels, prefix, suffix, and this is where I get complicated with not knowing the language, but we can just ignore this. So then we just come over here and choose the text, and I'm just going to do just a basic text over here. And we come back down and press next again. Then here you get presented with your graph. So this is telling us how many people are in each class, but you could do this with pretty much anything. So you could do it with, it's mainly helpful for maths, but lots of other subjects or workplaces would need it. So I'm just going next, and there's many options you can do. You can download it pretty much as a PDF or anything there, JPEG, CSV, PNG, or you can save your chart to edit later, save it as an image, save it onto Twitter, Facebook or Google+, or you can mail it to someone. So we're just going to save it as a PDF, and then we're just going to say leave this page, and it's going to pretty much do it all for us. And I think then you get this little bar down here if you're using Windows, and you just select open. Then you just wait for your PDF to come up, but we don't have time for that today. So thank you, and I hope this has been handy.